Turn everything into a goal. If we have a problem, make its solution our goal. We don't have to know the solution. Our goal is solving this problem. Do we want something? A new waterbed? A red sweater? A new car? Longer hair? Longer nails? Turn it into a goal. Do we want to go someplace? Europe? South America? The circus? Do we want a loving, healthy relationship? Turn that into a goal. Is there something we've always wanted to do? Go to school? Work for a particular company? Make $40,000 a year? Turn it into a goal. Do we need to decide what we want to do for a career? Turn making a decision into a goal. Do we want to grow closer to God? Go to church every Sunday or read the Bible every day. Turn it into a goal. Do we want to change something about ourselves? Learn to say no. Make a particular decision. Resolve some anger. Turn it into a goal. Do we want to improve our relationships with certain people? Children, friends, spouse, a relative? Turn it into a goal. Do we want to form new relationships? Lose weight? Gain weight? Quit worrying. Stop controlling. Do we want to learn to have fun? Learn to enjoy sex? Achieve acceptance of some particular person or incident? Forgive someone? I believe we can successfully turn every aspect of our lives into a goal. If it bothers us, make it a goal. If we're aware something needs to be changed, make it a goal. If we want it, make it a goal. Omit the shoulds. We have enough shoulds controlling our lives. We don't need them in our goals. Make it a goal to get rid of 75% of our shoulds. Don't limit ourselves. Go for all of it, everything we want and need. All the problems we want solved, all our desires, and even some of our whims. Don't worry, if we're not supposed to have it, we won't. If we are supposed to have it, I believe we'll stand an improved chance of getting it by turning it into a goal. Write our goals on paper. There is extraordinary power in jotting down goals. Rather than storing them loosely in our minds, we worry less. We have less to think about, and it gives focus and organization to our goals. Recording our goals also help us direct our energy and be in contact with our higher power. We don't have to write our goals neatly or perfectly or use particular words or systems. Commit them to paper, all of them. Commit our written goals to God. Tell God these are the things we're interested in. Ask for His help. Then surrender humbly. It's called Thy will be done, not mine. Let go. Keep our goals close, where we can look at them as we need to, but don't worry and obsess about how, when, if, and what if. Some people suggest we monitor our goals daily. I don't, except when I'm setting daily goals. But you can do it any way you choose. Once my goals are on paper, I try not to control or force. Do what we can, one day at a time, within the framework of each 24-hour day. Do what seems fitting and appropriate. Do God's will for us that day. Do what we are inspired to do. Do what comes our way that needs to be done. Do it in peace and faith. Marvelous things can and do come to pass this way. Try it. We have to do our part, but I believe we can and will do our part best by doing it one day at a time. If it's time to do something, we'll know. If it's time for something to happen, it will. Trust ourselves in God. Set goals regularly and as needed. I like to do my annual goals at the beginning of each new year. It indicates to me that I am interested in living my life that particular year. I don't believe in New Year's resolutions. I believe in goals. I also write down goals as they occur to me throughout the year. If I'm facing a problem, spot a need, feed a new want, I turn it into a goal and add it into my list. I also use goals to get me through crisis times when I'm feeling shaky. Then I write down all the things I want and need to accomplish on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis. Check off the goals we reach. Yes, we will start reaching our goals. Our wants and needs will get met. We will achieve certain things that are important to us. When this happens, cross off that goal, congratulate ourselves, and thank God. We will gain confidence in ourselves, in goal setting, in God, and in the rhythm of life. This way, we will see ourselves that good things do happen to us. Sometimes, we may experience a letdown when we reach a goal. If it's been an important goal that's required much energy, or if we've done magical thinking about reaching it. Magical thinking includes thoughts such as, I will live happily even after once this problem is solved, or I will live happily even after once I get a waterbed. To avoid letdown, it's important to have a long list of goals and avoid magical thinking. I've never yet reached a goal or solved a problem that has enabled me to live happily ever after. Life goes on, and I try to live happily and peacefully. We may never be without a list of problems that we need to turn into goals. We will probably never be without wants and needs. But this process of goal setting, besides making life more enjoyable, helps develop a certain faith in the ebb and flow and general goodness of life. Problems arise, problems get solved, wants and needs come into awareness, wants and needs get met, dreams are born, dreams are reached, things happen, good things happen, then more problems arise, but it's all okay. Be patient. Trust in God's timing. Don't take an item off the list if it's still important to us just because we didn't achieve or receive something we thought we should have. The wretch should infiltrate every area of our lives. Sometimes, my goals carry over years. When I do my annual goal setting, I have looked at my sheet and thought, oh, this problem will never get solved. It's been on my list for years. Or this dream will never come true. It's the 4th year in a row I've written it down. Or I'll never be able to change this character defect of mine. Not true. It just hasn't happened yet. Here is one of the best thoughts I've ever encountered on patience. It is an excerpt from Dennis Woolley's book on alcoholism, The Courage to Change. I've started to realize that waiting is an art, that waiting achieves things. Waiting can be very, very powerful. Time is a valuable thing. If you can wait 2 years, you can sometimes achieve something that you could not achieve today. However hard you work, however much money you threw up in the air, however many times you bang your head against the wall. Things happen when the time is right, when we're ready, when God is ready, when the world is ready. Give up, let go, but keep it on our list. We need to set goals for ourselves. Start today. When you finish this chapter, if you don't have any goals, make your first goal getting some goals. You probably won't start living happily ever after, but you may start living happily